boyfriend and his daughter treated my house like a free-for-all resort and ate all the food while I was away, so I sent him the bill for all they ate and made him permanently leave my life. I did my monthly shop before leaving and spent $1,092. I told them they could have some of my food when we were gone, so maybe this is my fault. But anyways, we got back 2 days ago, 4 days before the 2-week mark, and found my house in ruin, practically. Dirty dishes on the counters and table, and dirty clothes throughout the living room and bedrooms, mine and my daughter's, where they slept. I keep my house clean, so this caused a lot of panic on my end. Grew up in a hoarder house, so I take pride in a clean home. But the one thing that truly tipped me over the edge was finding that they went through at least 90% of the food I bought before leaving. In less than 2 weeks, we were left with a single pack of hamburgers, all the veggies, and a few boxes of pasta. Jack started scrambling when we entered the home, saying, "Sorry, I was gonna clean before you got back, but I didn't expect you so soon." I just gave a hushed "please leave." He and his daughter left, but after giving it some thought, I told him he had to reimburse us for the $1,000 worth of food that he and his daughter ate. I told him their intake was absolutely repulsive. I said he could have some, not eat everything in the house, and leave us with nothing. He said that he had allowed his kid to have her friends over and they are a lot, but he shouldn't have to give me $1,000, given that I told him they could eat the food, that I have more than enough money and he doesn't. I still want to be reimbursed, however, and yes, we split up. ETA. This may make me sound bad, but I wouldn't consider him house sitting as doing me any favors. All he had to do was dump out the dehumidifier when it got full. I could have asked my neighbor to do that for $200. He and his daughter live in a small apartment and coming to my house feels like a vacation to them. Their words, not mine. I have a 2-story home with 6 bedrooms on the beach, with a hot tub, a game room, cable, and high-speed internet. They were essentially getting a free vacation, and the only thing they had to do was dump the dehumidifier once a day. I more or less asked for the $1,000 based on principle alone. I don't expect him to give me the money, but since he did not understand my viewpoint on why it was acceptable, I asked him for the $1,000 so he could open his eyes and understand how big of a deal it truly is. I did the big shop before leaving because I had work obligations scheduled for when I returned, and going out and doing a big shop in the middle of 4 showings and mandatory seminars would have been a nightmare. I didn't buy any fridge stuff outside of what I knew they would eat. Everything I bought was non-perishables, boxed dinners, and meat for the freezer. I didn't leave him over the food. I left him because after I tried explaining why this was wrong of him, he accused me of throwing my privilege/money in his face, knowing he's not as financially stable as me and making him and his daughter feel bad for doing nothing wrong. I have never thrown money in his face, never asked him for anything, and have paid for everything in the past 2 years because he could not. Helped him with multiple bills/things his daughter needed without question. So, he made me feel stupid and I won't tolerate it.